Hi and welcome to my 4 weeks abs challenge. In the next 4 weeks you will get a video every week with challenging ab exercises. So if you do these exercises 5 times per week over the 4 weeks, additionally you should do some cardio training such as running, swimming or spinning. That will get you the best results. So when you're ready, let's get started with the first video. We are starting with a forearm plank. Make sure your shoulders are over your elbows and your hips in line with your shoulders. We're going to drop the hips from side to side for 30 seconds. Dropping the left, dropping the right. 30 seconds. Beautiful. Keep going. And now we're going to move into downward facing dog. You're going to stretch the arms, keep your hips lifted. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale into your push-up. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is our resting time. We hold it here for a few breaths. Stretch the arms, press the hands towards the floor. Inhale, come back to plank. Drop your forearms down. Another 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Drop your hips from side to side. Beautiful. Keep going. Make sure you keep your alignment. Hips are not too high. Just in line with the shoulders. Beautiful. Strong core. Squeeze those buttocks. Keep going. Almost there. Only a few more. Come back to your downward facing dog. Stretch the arms. Take a deep breath in. Come into your plank. Exhale, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, come back to your breath. Hold your downward facing dog. Little resting time before we move on to our last round of this exercise. Okay. When you are ready, coming back to your plank. Drop your forearms down and drop your hips from side to side. 30 seconds, last round. Beautiful, keep going. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Right to left, right, left, right, left. Almost there, you almost made it. Keep going. Very nice. And from here we're going to come back to downward facing dog. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is your resting time. You can stay in your downward facing dog, or you can come down on your knees, moving into your child's pose. Or if you need to drink some water, feel free to drink some water. Okay, when you're ready, lie on your back and we're going to start with the second exercise. You're going to walk your feet slowly up so the legs are vertical to the floor, and then in slow motion all the way back down so your feet are just hovering above the floor. And then we're going to do this a few times, again for 30 seconds. And it's not about doing this exercise fast. The slower, the better. So you walk your feet up, having these imaginary stairs, and then you're going to walk your feet back down. Inhale into your boat pose. Exhale, cross your legs. Step or jump back into your push-up Chaturanga. Inhale into your up dog, lift the chest. And then come back to your downward facing dog. Hold it here. Using your downward facing dog to come back to your breath. Have a little rest. And then again, bend your knees. Lie on your back. Second round, 30 seconds. Walking up until the legs are vertical, and then slowly walking the feet back down. Very good. Walking back up down. So you can do that in your own time. Again, it's not about doing it fast. The slower, the better. And also make sure that you're not arching your lower back. So make sure your lower back is still on the mat. You can always check that with your hands. See if you have a gap between the lower back and the mat. Coming back into your Navasana. Exhale, step or jump it back. Inhale into up dog, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding it here in your down dog for a few breaths. Moving to our last round, lie on your back. Inhale, lift your legs slightly off the floor, walk your legs up. And make sure that your head is really resting on the mat. There should be no tension in your neck. So this is really a core exercise. You should not work your neck muscles. It should be all coming from your core. Beautiful, almost there. Very good. Keep going. And inhale, back to your boat. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into up dog, lift the chest, knees off the floor. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog and to your resting time. Again, if you want to rest in child's pose, take your hips back and stretch the arms forward. Just relax here for a few breaths. Okay, moving on to our next exercise. From your downward facing dog, bring your right knee towards your right shoulder or elbow, and then you're going to drop your knee down towards the wrist. Down and up for 30 seconds each side. Every time you lift the knee up, draw the navel in towards the spine as much as you can. Beautiful. Keeping the shoulders over the wrists. And lift. Very good. This one is really hard. Again, it's not about doing it fast. Take your time. If you do less, that's totally fine. And then change the legs. Just take a breath here. Left knee towards your left shoulder or elbow, and then you're going to drop it down and up. Beautiful. So you lift, squeeze the navel in towards the spine, and lift the knee up. Up and down. 30 seconds here. Very good. Keep breathing. Almost there. You made it. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Moving on to our second round. Right knee, right shoulder or elbow. Drop the knee down and up. 30 seconds here as well. So every round is going to be a bit more challenging. Your arms will feel really tired, but you need to keep going. Keep focusing and relax. Other side. Drop the knee down and lift. Again, every time you lift the knee up, squeeze the navel in towards the spine. Very good. Keep going. I know it's really challenging. Exhale, release. Inhale, back to your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Again, hold it here. Coming to our last round of this exercise, right knee forward. 30 seconds here. Of course, if this exercise gets too easy over time, then you can always top it up, moving from 30 seconds to 1 minute and so forth. Very good, keep going. Exhale, release. Other side, left knee forward. Drop the knee down and up. Lift and lift. Strong shoulders, strong core. Very good. And you made it. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to your plank. Exhale into your push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, you can either rest here in your down dog, or if you want to swap over to child's pose, another option. Or if you need to drink some water, that's also absolutely fine. The next exercise we're going to do is a gymnastics exercise. You're going to press the hands down, take your head towards your knees. You're going to curl yourself forward, lift those hips up. We're going to do 10. We are aiming for 10, but of course if you can't reach the 10, don't worry. Starting with 5 and then always topping it up. This one is really hard. Keep going. Exhale, cross your legs, step or jump it back. Inhale into your up dog, lift the chest. Exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Keep your tailbone lifted. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump back forward, come to seated. Number 2. Press the hands down. Head towards the knees or towards the shin. Press the hands down, lift those hips up. Really good. And lift. Lift those hips up. Beautiful. Keep going. Really good. A few more. Try to aim for 10. Exhale, cross your legs, step or jump it back. Bend the elbows. Inhale into your up dog, lift the chest. And then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Again, hold it here for a few breaths. Cross your legs, come back to seated, last round. Press the hands down and lift those hips. Head moves forward, hips move up. Very good. We're aiming for 10. Breathe. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Keep going. You are strong. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Nice one. Really good. Exhale. Cross your legs, step or jump it back into your push-up. Inhale into your up dog, lift the chest. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Whew. That was exhausting. Now you can just rest in child's pose for a few breaths. Just rest your head. Okay guys, we're almost done. This is the final exercise. Come back to your forearm plank. We're going to move the shoulders forward and back. Again, make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders. Very good. You're going to move forward and back. This looks super easy, but it's actually really hard. You're going to feel it in a bit. 30 seconds here as well. Shoulders move forward and back. Strong core, strong shoulders. Squeeze those buttocks. Beautiful. And then from here, coming back to your downward facing dog. Stretch the arms. Inhale, plank. Exhale, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, second round. Shoulders move forward and back. Beautiful, keep going, strong core. This is your final exercise. One more round after this, and then you made it. Keep going. Really good. Stretch the arms. Inhale, come back to your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Drop your knees. Final round. the very, very final exercise. Shoulders move forward and back. For 30 seconds, really good. Keep moving the shoulders forward and back. Nice. Almost there. Keep breathing. Very good. Come back to your downward facing dog. And again, into your vinyasa from here. Into up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now you can rest as long as you want. You made it. That was the final exercise for this workout. I hope you liked my exercises. Please share your results on Instagram or Facebook using #zeynepyoga. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Namaste.